You do know my camera's on, right? All right, let's get this show on the road. Let me make sure I have everything situated.
More than 95,000 people have died in January alone, which is more than any other month.
Let's see.
95,000. And it's getting worse. Yeah, and it's getting worse in Russia, and he's literally just trying to silence everyone.
TheGuitarist562. What's up, guys? How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? One second, I gotta send out a couple more announcements. Bless Unleashed. Let's see. Ask your questions. I'll be on for the next hour. Alright guys, I'll be on for the next hour. What is up? I am TheGuitarist562. I am back and I'm here to assist you with any questions related to Bless Unleashed and Bless Unleashed only. Eventually I'll start doing some stuff for Genshin Impact and a couple of other games, but as of right now, I'm not going to do that right now. Can you guys hear me nice and good? In the chat, please let me know. Let me double check. Sounds like everything sounds good. Okay, let me go teleport out of here. If nobody shows up to ask any questions, and I'll be off in like 10-15 minutes, but I'll be here just to help you guys in case anything. In case you guys need anything. Man, this game has definitely changed. Oh, I remember what I wanted to do. Well, we wanted to talk about what exactly Bless Unleashed is going to need to continue to even be relevant as an MMO this year. And I feel like that's going to be extremely important. I do apologize for yawning. I am absolutely exhausted, so I'm going to be the best priest that I can be, and I'm going to see if I can heal everybody. I'm going to be a Nightwind priest. Okay, so I'm queued up for a dungeon. I'll wait for that and just kind of hang out. So feel free to, you know what? You'll see kind of like my live thought process. So if there's nothing that you guys want to talk about, then I'll just kind of write it out on a Google sheet, to be honest. Let's see. You know, let me create the Google sheet first, and then I'll do it. Let's see. It's gonna be a window capture, I think. Let's see. Window capture. Add source. Add new source instead. I'm gonna call this YouTube. What's it called? Bless Unleashed free. It should be there. Let's see. My main is the Zerk? Yes. The Zerk is my main at the moment. I'm not bothering with any other class anymore because the Zerk just does too much damage. And then my favorite class is hands down going to be the Crusader. But unfortunately, I can't play on the Satyr like I want to. Where is it? Is that it? Nah. You know what? Let's just go with that. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write down... Let me open this up in Streamlabs so I can make this bigger. While we wait for a dungeon. And I'm just going to spend the next hour just trying to come up with the best way to... Google Docs. How to save Bless Unleashed. Okay, so number one thing. I do feel like Bless Unleashed needs raids. That is something that I feel like the game has needed for a very long time. So while I work on that in the background, let's see. What else can we do? Let's see. Okay, here we go. Okay. Alright guys, so I'm going to write down just a bunch of different things that I feel like the game could definitely need work on. Because there's just so much. So, I mean, if you guys want to just kind of be here, ask me questions in the meantime. You guys are going to be here during the time that I'm actually dishing out ideas. So I'm actually going to stop streaming the game and actually show the Google Docs that I'm going to be doing. Okay, so with that said, where's my phone? I'll keep my phone on me so I can stay active and connected with you guys. Alright. Cool, so I feel like the game could definitely... Let's see. Which one? I made several builds about the. I made several builds on the mage. So can't release the DPS build. The latest one. If it's the latest one, then yeah, it's still relevant. The one that actually has edits and stuff, it's still relevant. I mean, this week I'm gonna be making updates on it anyway, because I've updated the priest builds, and now I gotta update the rest of the classes. Do you play on PC or what? Oh, you're on PlayStation 4? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to get around to it. Like I said, I'm slowing down content because it's kind of dry right now. There's no content. It's been like 3 or 4 months and nothing's come out. Need 15 players. So this is gonna, let's see, what are the requirements? To enter a raid, you're gonna need a minimum of 15 to 30 players. You need to have a gear score requirement. To enter raids, you're gonna need to have a level requirement. 40. I would say either 35 or 40. You want people to continuously play your game and to just level up. Let's see, what else is another gear score requirement of 1400, I would say. What's the one last thing that we can do to help fix this game? Okay, let's get back to that. Rewards. Exclusive accessories. Guaranteed drops. Guaranteed A gear. Mythic item. Let's see. What are some cool things? Gold and star seeds. Like, this thing's gonna be bad. Like, this is gonna be like a legit. It's gonna hurt. So I would think at level 35, 14, you need 1400 minimum gear score. Like, you definitely need 1400 minimum gear score. You're gonna get exclusive accessories. Let's see. Now the frequency is available once a week. Can challenge the boss multiple times. Alright, have a good night, Unir. Take it easy, my guy. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Once a week, can challenge the boss multiple times.
So is it 1 cup rice, 2 cups water?
Yeah. Just make sure the thing's clean, yeah?
What?
You the top part too, and you pulled out the piece, and because there's like usually like, okay. Okay. What else can we do? Available once a week, can challenge the boss multiple times. Oh, that's another thing. We need to incorporate events, relevant events. Stop being lazy with your events. Grinding with... Let's see. Let's see. Rewards. These are the rewards that people I would consider would like to do. Like if this is going to be in Bless Unleashed, I'm pretty sure you're going to like some of these rewards. You know, and if you don't like it, I'd be surprised. So, massive gold. Gold. Gold is a huge thing in this game. But massive gains. Let's see. Frequency. Event every week or every 7 days. Every 14 days. Be given once each day. You know, Starseed. Those are two of the things that are extremely like some of the hardest stuff to get. Cores. These are literally things that like it just blows my mind that this hasn't been incorporated in the game. Like you don't want people to, you know, obviously like get too far in the game. Let's see, enhancement materials. Types of events, okay. Let's see. I'm actually liking this. So like relevant events. I want raids to be in there. Let's see. Stop being lazy with your events. Grinding monsters for tokens is not an event. So what I mean by that is the types of events you can have. A fishing event to promote your players, you know, to do fishing. You could have a weekly boss variant. Weekly boss variant. Or you could have, let's see, a daily or world boss. And what I mean by that is like you can actually have a boss that just kind of has like different move sets. It's like the same stuff. Like, you know, let me just kind of emphasize on that. Cyclops, Spider Queen. Fucking Bashal. Who else? We have, you know, Osis. We have fucking Bone Dragon. What else? I feel like I'm missing someone here. Cyclops, Spider Queen, Bashal. Oh yeah, Harpy Queen. So like, they can have events and then just kind of base it around these big monsters. And then it could be like once a week and every 2 weeks. And then when you fight these monsters every week, we gotta talk about the challenges. You know, and you know, they'll give you a score graded upon score points. Higher score deems, hold on, rewards based off you know, score. So challenges, for example, like defeat bosses with no deaths. Defeat bosses with no potions. Defeat bosses with lower gear score. Let's say you have a low gear score, but you have, you know, you're going with like, you know, bare minimum challenge. You know, defeat bosses without a priest. You know, without a, you know, a crusader, without, you know, etc. So like, see, these are just some things that they could incorporate in the game that could definitely make it better. Like even a fishing event, you know? Have a fat fish. Seriously. Grant massive trophies. What's a way they can... Oh, increase... let's see... Jewel drop rate. Let me look at Blast real quick. Hold on. Okay. It's been 18 minutes. That's crazy. Like, I actually forgot the name of the jewel. Hey, how you doing, Suke? Sukai. Oh, pearl. There you go. Increase the pearl drop rate. Okay, what else can they do? What is some cool stuff that people always want? Oh, a mount. That'll be another cool reward. Mount. Cosmetics. Well... I feel like this is a good way to polish your stuff. These are just kind of some ideas that I have written down. I feel like they really need to kind of like think this through. I mean, what do you guys think? So they need to have relevant and stop being lazy with your events. Grinding monsters for tokens to get mundane rewards is not an event. Weekly bosses, variants, Cyclops. So the event's gonna have challenges, like, you know, defeat bosses, and the rewards are, and challenges. Let's see. Let's see. Catch 3 fish without line snap, stuff like that. You know, PvP system. Let's see. Game doesn't have enough players or enough people that queue Red Basin. Remove factions and have one quick select. If you want to keep Red Basin, to keep factions, keep the factions, remove remove. Let's see. Choosing a side. This is literally what I'm thinking. Like, if you want to fix Red Basin, they need to remove the factions and just have one matchmaking system. They need to have it so you can enter matchmaking with a party of up to 15 players if you want to keep Red Basin alive. You know, you can, because the thing is, it's like you can either do that or queue quick select, because that's the only option. It being the only options will limit the amount of people that are heavily on Voss side or Sen. If you want to keep factions, keep the factions by remove choosing a side, and instead reward reputation points you can spend on a faction to promote speedier queues. I just feel like that's more important, because it's like you want to get players to, you know, to do your game, and you can't do that. You won't be able to do that. Test. Wow. Are you telling me this whole time you haven't been able to hear me? Test. Test. You hear me fine. Then why is it saying it's not working? Oh, I'm an idiot. Why is it all the way down here then? That's so bizarre. Oh man, I was so stressed out. Like, I'm looking at my Streamlabs thing and it wasn't popping up. Thanks for looking out. Alright, with that said, it looks like, unfortunately, I gotta help out in this dungeon. I mean, what do you guys think about the changes that I'm trying to incorporate? Because, like, I'm gonna make this entire list and turn it in. And, like, I'm literally gonna harass these guys and try to fucking talk to these guys to make these changes. Because, like, I honestly... I'm sick and tired of them just, like, not trying to keep their player base alive. And I feel like since I've spent so much time in this game, I have a couple of ideas to kind of save the game. Those are just my thoughts. I used to have more, but I stopped. Oh, they didn't incorporate a dueling system. Let me write that down too. Like, why would that guy literally rush me? Oh no, my biscuits. Ah! Oh my fucking god, dude. Oh, that guy's dead. Probably shouldn't have cried like that. My manly side came out. Three minutes. Not too bad. Not too bad. Didn't get a box. Didn't get a box. Well, guys, it's been 34 minutes. I'm actually getting kind of sleepy. I want to keep going over everything, but I'll go live again later. I'm just way too tired. I've been up all day, so thank you guys for hanging out. It's been 30 minutes, so unfortunately, if I wasn't able to answer your questions, just hit me up on Sunday of next week or later on today. I'm gonna be signing off because there's not much to do. But thanks, guys.